Australian Open 2026 Day 2 delivers power performances, records, and early drama. Melbourne witnessed another gripping day of tennis as the Australian Open 2026 continued with high-quality matches, confident wins by leading stars, and emotional moments that captured global attention. Day 2 of the season's first Grand Slam confirmed that the battle for the title will be intense, competitive, and filled with powerful storylines. From dominant displays by title contenders to historic appearances and strong home performances, today's action set a strong foundation for what promises to be a memorable tournament. Coco Gauff opens campaign with authority. One of the biggest highlights of the day came from American star Coco Gauff, who began her Australian Open 2026 journey with a commanding straight sets victory. Calm, composed, and aggressive when needed, Gauff controlled the match from start to finish and showed impressive maturity on court. Her serve was consistent, her movement sharp, and her shot selection intelligent. She rarely allowed her opponent to settle into a rhythm and maintain pressure throughout the match. This win was not just about advancing to the second round. It marked an important career milestone, placing her among an elite group of young players with an outstanding Grand Slam match record. The Melbourne crowd responded positively to her performance, and the result reinforced her status as one of the strongest contenders in the women's draw. With this confident start, Gauff made it clear that she is aiming for a deep run in the tournament. Minaur powers through for Australia. Australian fans had plenty to celebrate as Minaur delivered a strong and convincing performance in front of an enthusiastic home crowd. Known for his speed, determination, and consistency, Minaur played with confidence and clarity. He dominated rallies, defended brilliantly, and used his court coverage to force mistakes from his opponent. The straight sets win was a reflection of his growing maturity and tactical awareness. Every point he won lifted the crowd, creating an electric atmosphere inside the stadium. This victory keeps Australian hopes alive and gives Minaur valuable momentum as he moves into the next round. His performance suggested both physical readiness and mental focus, key qualities needed to survive a demanding Grand Slam schedule. Defending champions begin title defense. Day 2 also featured the return of defending champions, adding pressure and excitement to the competition. In the men's draw, the reigning champion began his title defense with a controlled and professional performance. While opening matches can be tricky, he managed the situation well, staying patient and composed. His movement looked sharp, and his timing improved as the match progressed. On the women's side, the defending champion also advanced safely. She faced early resistance but gradually imposed her game, using experience and calm decision-making to take control. Both champions avoided early upsets and sent a message that they remain serious contenders. However, their matches also highlighted the challenges of defending a Grand Slam title, where every opponent is motivated and pressure is constant. Fitness concerns raise questions. Not all the news from Day 2 was positive. There was concern surrounding a top-seeded player who entered his match with visible fitness issues. Although he completed the match, his movement appeared restricted at times, especially during longer rallies. He showed determination and skill, but signs of discomfort raised questions about his physical condition. In a tournament that demands endurance over 2 weeks, any injury concern can become significant. Medical teams and coaches will closely monitor the situation ahead of the next round, as fitness may play a decisive role in his progress. Historic return creates emotional moment. One of the most emotional moments of the day came with the return of a tennis legend to the Australian Open stage. Competing at an age rarely seen in modern professional tennis, her appearance was met with widespread admiration and applause. The moment went beyond the result. It symbolized longevity, dedication, and love for the sport. Every rally was greeted with appreciation, and the atmosphere reflected respect for a career that has inspired generations. Regardless of outcome, her presence added a special chapter to the tournament and reminded fans of the enduring spirit of tennis. Young talent and early surprises. Day 2 was not only about established stars. Rising players from around the world seized their opportunities and delivered fearless performances. Several matches featured intense rallies, long sets, and emotional reactions as young talents challenged more experienced opponents. These performances brought early surprises and showed that the next generation is ready to compete at the highest level. The Australian Open once again proved why it is known for unpredictability and breakthrough moments. What Day 2 reveals about Australian Open 2026. After 2 days of action, several patterns are becoming clear. Top contenders are starting strong and looking focused. Young players are playing with confidence and belief. Physical fitness is already proving important as conditions test endurance. The Melbourne crowd continues to create one of the most energetic environments in world sport. The tournament is balancing experience with youth, dominance with drama, and expectations with surprises. Looking ahead as the Australian Open moves forward, fans can expect the completion of remaining first-round matches, the arrival of more top seeds, and rising intensity across all courts. Each round will bring tougher challenges, higher stakes, and moments that could reshape the draw. Final word: Australian Open 2026 Day 2 delivered powerful performances, emotional moments, and early storylines that could define the tournament. With momentum building and competition intensifying, Melbourne has once again become the center of the tennis world. If the opening days are any indication, the journey ahead will be unforgettable.